This is Randi Thompson coming to you live with Trudy Adams, and we're working on keeping Trudy and Annie connected for the transitions. We've started at the walk. The walk, we're asking Annie to position herself a little bit more into a shoulder 4 as Trudy asks her to stretch and stay adjusted with her seat. Now remember, when you that was better. Feel it through your body. Good. Feel the difference? And then let her nose straighten out just a little bit. Good. Now when she walked off, you felt she dropped you a little bit. That's your outside rein going too far forward. Okay, now she's going behind the vertical, so you'll have to push her up, get her nose up. And this is normal. At first they go behind the vertical a little bit because she's like, okay, well, I've given you my head and neck. Okay, let me just put it out near my chest now. So she's not being bad. She's actually trying to figure out exactly where you want her to be. Take your time, prepare for a walk, a halt. You're going to adjust your position and hers at the same time. Adjust, adjust and ask for stretch, adjust, ask for stretch, adjust, ask for stretch, adjust, ask for stretch. How did that one feel?
Better. Still,
yeah?
She still is a little hesitant to stretch.
That's right. So what's missing if she's not stretching?
Right.
The outside rein and leg.
There we go. That was better.
That's good, good. Now you've got her stretching in the forward, coming out of it. Good, good. Now when she starts going behind, which is normal, you might have to pick up your outside rein or get her to step forward. Good, good. That's it. Start doing serpentines. Yeah. And what you do is when you come into the curve, you're going to ask her for the downward transition because it sets her up into a shoulder 4 position. So think, adjust your position. You're going to bring her to a halt somewhere in this curve. Adjust your position. Adjust your position. Ask for stretch. Good. She halted nicely, but there was no stretch. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Because this exercise is going to isolate that. You wanted to work on the transitions. You got it. Take your time. Now when you get ready for your curve, you've got to keep adjusting her on the curve until she stretches before you halt. Adjust your position, ask her to stretch. Adjust your position, ask her to stretch. Adjust your, yep, keep asking her to stretch as you adjust your position. Good, good. Adjust your position, ask her to stretch. Adjust your position, ask her to stretch. Yep, outside rein, adjust your position, ask her to stretch. Good, praise her. Good girl. That's it. Good, good.
Yeah, because before it was always she'd have to put her nose out on the uptrend.
Yep.
The upward transition. So.
And most horses do, or they flip it up for the downward. Either one, they'll get you. They'll get it.
Well, yeah, now it's the downward.
Yep, yep, that's right. Okay, now remember, we're going to stay on serpentines. Every time you come to the loop at the end, you're going to ask her for a downward transition, adjusting your seat, adjusting your seat, adjusting your seat as you get her to stretch. Yep, you can feel, she's starting to feel when you're adjusting your seat now. Adjust your seat, ask for stretch, adjust your seat, ask for stretch, ask for stretch, ask for stretch. That's it. There, there, there. Feel her giving you stretch? Praise her. Good, good. Now walk her forward in a stretch. Adjust your position. Your lower leg is starting to come up with your heel. And all that is you're getting focused on her front end now instead of your position. So you want to add, your leg should feel deep in the stirrup where your back of your calf is stretching as you ask her to stretch. So when I say stretch now, you have to stretch your lower leg also. Good. Good. How did that feel?
Good. She kind of took a funky little step in, but I think I probably adjusted my outside rein and she thought that's what I wanted.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, because they bobble all over when you first do this. But now you'll feel she has a better understanding of what you're doing because you're focusing more on your body, stretching your calf, your right leg, stretch your calf, stretch your calf. At the same time, you ask her to stretch into a halt. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Good girls. Good, good. Good. Adjust your position. Stretch, stretch. And we're talking about your leg too. Good. Stretch a little bit more forward. She's going behind the vertical. And we're not going to get too picky on that right now simply because we're really focusing on her staying underneath of you and stretching a little bit when you come to a halt. Good. Stretch her into the halt. Stretch your leg. Stretch your leg. Stretch your leg. Get a little bit of a stretch where she reaches to the bit. There you go. Good, good. How's that feeling? Now you notice when she walks off, she disconnects a little bit?
A little bit. My outside reign's giving too much.
Yep, you're giving too much. You're not keeping her underneath of you as you walk off. Because you like to be picky, so we're getting really picky. So now you're going to focus on, can you keep the feeling of the stretch going up and down into the halt? What a good girl, Miss Annie. Take your time, because now you've got a feeling of it. You can do it pretty much anywhere you want. The best way to do it is on a curve because it sets you up. That's right, make sure the neck is flipped to the outside. Oh, good. How did that feel?
Good.
That was
Like
good.
She really wasn't pulling against me. She was more stretching into the field.
That's right. So you're starting to feel that this exercise is helping her stretch. So what do you feel different about your walk-halt transitions now?
A lot more connection.
That's right. And what did you have to do to get it?
Work on that outside rein and my feet.
That's right. And that's what most people forget, is it has to come from the rider's seat and legs. That was very nice. Good, good. All right.